Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to September. Today's the 10th? 9. Oh no. Today is the B day. It is a Monday, and it was like 47 degrees this morning. It was a brisk one. It was chill. It was very chill indeed, and I think it's supposed to go up into the 70s, mid 70s, 78, almost a 30 degree
beautiful week.
It's supposed to be a just gorgeous, outstanding week, and it's supposed to happen all week long. It's autumnal. It's autumnal day, if you will. Yeah. So it's what makes New England.
What it is
the weather. I don't know how better to say that.
You're getting poetic on a Monday.
half day Thursday.
I don't
Wait,
see
what?
that. It's half day Thursday. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What?
Wait,
Data meeting day.
this Thursday.
This Thursday.
Since when?
Since the calendar was printed last spring.
How?
I was unaware.
Mm.
Okay, good to know. Good to
Right.
know. Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody who is like us did not know that there is a half day on Thursday.
Baba B week.
Hopefully, there's a lot less people like us, and most of everyone knows. Maybe if I was a kid back in the day, I would know. I just never know when half days are anymore.
That's why I'm in your office.
Well, because you know what it is. I don't think it's because there are no half days for us,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
so
right.
it's just a day that the kids are going home early, and then we're staying and continuing doing what we're doing.
Yes.
I'm at the other end of the spectrum. I know my biologicals half days, and I know their days off. Mine, I have no idea.
That's what you
that's
call
right.
your children, your biological.
Well, it's my kids, and then people are like, "Who are
Your
your
children.
kids?" They're my biologicals. the genetically associated
The
children in
Tomlins.
my life.
The mini Tomlins.
The little ones.
Oh. All right. So what else is going on today?
I know, really, on that note.
Tell us more exciting things. Tell me more about
so
this week.
Hawk Wings is I'll have you follow on Instagram to keep up with everything that they're doing. There's a QR code you can see on the screens in the hallway. Maybe we'll post that on ours as well. So follow Hawk Wings, see what they're up to. College application night, that's coming up. That is tomorrow, Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. That's in the WRHS auditorium. So that's one of the last times I'll be reading that slide.
Just before Meet the Teachers night.
Just before Meet the
Which is
Teachers,
tomorrow.
Which is tomorrow.
That I knew.
On a full day.
I on a full day. Yes, I forgot we had a game that day and it got moved.
We had tonight's game tomorrow, but now tomorrow's game is tonight because tomorrow we have something going on.
Who's on first? I don't know. Third base.
What's on second?
What is on second?
That's the Buddha board. Don't forget to your charge Chromebooks every night and to listen to us at 7 a.m. or thereabouts every day. Today in history, I don't have anything specifically for today in history because I just realized I printed out September 10th.
That's tomorrow.
That is tomorrow. I am great for tomorrow. I am all set for tomorrow. So for right now, there is no information on what happened back in the day. But I do have today's birthdays. Today's birthdays in Woodland are Ryan Bradley and Ella Iannone.
Oh, very
Ryan
good.
Bradley and Ella Iannone. Happy birthday. I wish we had a happy birthday bump, but we don't. Maybe that's what we should have.
You got to create one. Yep.
It's a happy birthday
Here,
bump.
I have 3 today histories. You want
You
them?
do? Yeah, give me 3.
1904, police on horseback first appear in New York City.
All right.
1908, Orville Wright.
No, I'm assuming because they were hired. They just didn't show up. They
Magically,
it was
just
magically
the earth
appeared.
erupted and they came forth.
The 4 apocalypse.
1908, Orville Wright's first 1-hour airplane flight in Fort Myers, Virginia.
Wow.
And
I read that. I heard, was that on this date?
yeah,
All right, because
the hour-long one, not his first
Not
flight.
his first flight.
First hour-length flight.
I looked that up on AI and it was like September 21st or something.
1914, the Boston Braves. George Davis pitches a no-hitter and a 7-0 win against the Philadelphia Phillies.
All right. The Phillies are still around. The Boston Braves.
Boston Braves are still around. They're just
Boston.
more south.
All right. And
That's it.
That's
all you got. You got a low budget today.
Low budget.
I was able to get you 3. You know what? Maybe Thursday.
Going to news.
Mm-hmm.
Over to the news desk to finish up with those.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Morning, a couple top stories today. First off, number of people killed in overnight Israeli strike in Syria has risen to 14 with more than 40 wounded, according to Syria's state media. Israel's strike hit several areas in central Syria late Sunday, damaging a highway in Hama province and sparking fires. Syrian state news agency SANA said the initial death count reported by the National Hospital in Western Hamath provided was 4. In the Shohon Paute tribe, the rise in cancer continues. This is a Native American tribe whose land was used for various forms of testing, and this becomes renewed. There's a number of cases and situations going around the country right now. You have Bethpage in Long Island. There's other areas in Long Island where this chemical waste and testing waste has been polluting and causing these ailments, and a lot of talk about what can step in, these super sites that need to be cleaned up. All right. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are preparing for tomorrow night's very exciting debate. So tomorrow night,
get ready to rumble.
tomorrow night,
a good
Vice
bump.
President
Thank you.
Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump will be facing off for their first and potentially, possibly, maybe only debate of the season. Kamala Harris has been practicing the traditional manner in and around Philadelphia, where it will be happening. Donald Trump publicly has been saying that he will not prepare. However, it's been reported that he's been meeting with several current and former members of the House of Representatives to help him prepare for the debate.
All right.
All right, and then a couple more quick things. Opposition candidates burst into Venezuela politics just months before being chased into exile. For millions of Venezuelans, Edmundo Gonzalez was the undisputed winner of the country's July 28th presidential election. However, through various means, the incumbent, who most of the world agrees lost, has retained power in Venezuela.
Except for like China, Russia,
Correct.
North Korea.
Correct. They
were like,
recognized
yeah,
it.
they recognized it.
House Republicans are pushing to link government funding to a citizenship check for new voters. House Speaker Mike Johnson has teed up a vote this week on a bill that would keep the federal government funded for more than 6 months. And added on top of that would be a rider bill that said that only citizens can vote. This was previously voted on in the House and died in the Senate. They want to bring it back. The Senate had argued at the time that's redundant because it's already federal law that only citizens can register and vote. This brings up a potential government shutdown weeks before Election Day.
All right, let's keep it exciting around here. Let's go, America.
I'm trying to.
I like living on the edge of my seat
Listen.
every day.
Listen, what more do you want? It's exciting. We have presidential debates and government shutdowns. Come on. Happy Monday.
Thank
Hey,
you
listen,
to those
Thursday's a half
handful of
day.
people in Washington that just toy with us. Great.
There's your news.
Good Monday morning. Over the sports desk.
Here's a shot at the buzzer.
Strike three call. What a catch. Touchdown. Time now for sports with Mama Manning.
I have it on a temporary hold. I have to hold it down, so
Oh,
I have
yeah.
to fix that. So
Yeah,
it's
get
just
that
a,
right.
a one
Mhm.
shot.
All right, scores from last week. First, a correction on the boys' soccer game against
Yes,
Ansonia. That was a loss
That
and
was a
not a
loss.
win. So my apologies. That was 4-0 win
It
for
happens.
Ansonia.
I think that's one of the first times that we've had that happen. So
Yes.
that's a pretty good run
Yes.
because
Yeah.
we're almost at 300 shows.
Oh, wow. Friday score, girls soccer versus Ansonia was a 6-0 win. Girls
Whoa.
volleyball.
Say that again.
Girls soccer was a win over
6-0.
Ansonia. 6-0.
Wow. All right.
pretty
good.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Girls volleyball, a win over Holy Cross. 3-0.
Yeah.
Take a breath.
Oh, well, I'll tell you
That's
that
epic.
last set. I'm just going to give you a little insight on that. We were down 15-20.
15-20.
15-20.
Wow.
And then they came storming back.
Yes.
9 straight points to put it at 24. And then They won on defense 25-21.
That was practice for
Yeah,
Saturday.
It was a thing of beauty to watch.
That was practice for Saturday.
That was practice for Saturday.
Because you know what Saturday was?
What was Saturday?
Practice.
The car wash.
Oh, yeah.
My car is in beautiful shape, may I say.
Sparkly.
It is sparkly.
And then it rained, so we're sorry.
No, I put it in the garage.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Rain
Excellent.
did not touch it.
She made her husband clear out the garage, put all of his stuff outside, so the sparkly car
You
stays
know
sparkly.
me well. All right, no reported score for the girls swim meet, but today's matches, we have boys soccer home versus Derby at 3:45. Girls volleyball versus Oxford home at 5 p.m. Oh, that's an early one. Girls soccer.
Well, we have 3 matches going on. So it's freshman, the first year floor, junior varsity, and varsity. All floors are playing.
So it'll be 5
Good.
o'clock ish.
Ish.
5-ish, yep. And girls soccer versus Holy Cross away at 6:30. Good luck, all
That should
athletes.
be another good game.
Mhm.
Excellent. Just a little bump sound. I like that. This morning, our guest is from WRSG, and that is Miss Cassie Bailey, the president. Good morning, Madam President.
Good morning.
And what do we find happening in the world of government? The good government here at Woodland.
Well,
All government's good.
All government exists.
recently, we haven't really started in on many of our main topics yet. We're just this is going to be our second meeting of the year. No, kind of third if you count the one over the summer. So we're kind of just getting going. The main topic of controversy in Woodland right now, and thus the one that Student Gov is kind of focusing in on, is of course the Yonder bags. Actually, in the Board of Education, I feel like it's bending past just WRSG, because the Board of Education had a couple of meetings last week, and at both of those there was great turnout of just general population of students. I heard about I know on the online one at least 30, if not more, students
Really?
showed up to ask different questions and to
Wow.
be involved.
That's participation we want to see.
Yeah. And so on the Board of Education meeting, I believe it's on the 11th. Of course, WRSG, we're going to have our Board of Education representatives there. But I've also heard talk of students trying to sign up to speak on the issue before it's voted in.
Wow, impressive.
Yes. It's a very hot topic issue right now, I guess. That you can't go a day without hearing about it in one class or another, whether that be discussion with teachers and students or just discussion between students. But it is definitely the thing on the top of everyone's mind right now.
But I like to see that they're using the proper channels and going through the process and learning about how government operates.
Yeah. I think it's great. Like you said, I think it's great that they're getting involved, and I'm hoping that this isn't a one-time thing. I'm hoping if we do see more issues like this, I hope we do see greater student turnout, because the Board of Education, they're voting on, even outside of this issue, they're always discussing and voting on stuff that's impacting Woodland and the other schools. And so I think it's great that we're seeing people become interested and involved in that.
And I think it's important that as young as you guys are, how engaged you are in a smaller, I don't want to say smaller, but because it's a larger issue for this clientele, but how focused everyone is coming on how to get involved in how the process works, to go and discuss it and to see what the outcome is going to be. And I think that's good for learning later on, like a civics class almost.
Yeah.
Or an AP Gov class.
Or an AP Gov class, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's great. And especially with classes like those, I feel like it's also helping people apply their studies, because they're learning these things in class, but this is giving them a chance to apply that to a real world situation.
All right. Do we have any other activities that are coming up that we're going to have the student government is going to be sponsoring?
I believe, okay, so we haven't actually confirmed and passed the bill yet, but I'm pretty sure we're planning on doing Pink October this year, which is an entire month that is dedicated to breast cancer awareness. We're not, like I said, it's not exactly being put into force yet. We don't have the legislation yet, so we're not exactly sure what it's going to look like, but I know the chair of that committee is really excited about it and really wants to go big this year. So that's something to be excited for. And then, of course, coming up in November, we're going to have Spirit Week and all that, but that's still a bit away. Yeah.
How about clubbing?
So clubs are just getting started up. I know my vice president Caltrina is in charge of interclub council, so she's the one that kind of fields that area. However, from what I've heard, like there's been good turnout with clubs this year, and pretty soon we'll have club fair where clubs can be advertised to the general student body. So hopefully there can be a good turnout and more participation coming from that.
And for the parents that are listening and for the students that are listening, how does someone get involved with student government for this year?
So so freshman elections are going on now. So if any freshmen can run for positions right now by either having applications or they can go get applications in Mr. Tomlin's room, which are due September 19th. And through that, they can run for either class office or, for Senate. But when it comes to the upper grade levels, you will have to wait until the spring where elections will go on for the next year. So.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in on short notice. Give us a little update on what's going to go on. And I believe that our school is in very capable hands this year. So, Madam President, thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
And don't forget, if you're looking for more information on it, I believe we have a website for our student government.
There is a website that's being revamped, so they're going through making some modifications. We have a brand new communications secretary. Cassie has an amazing team that's been put together with our new communications secretary coming in, and just a new energy and a new different perspective on how to advertise, hence the life-size cutout of an individual outside our
That terrifies me
chamber
every time
right
I
now,
walk
so.
by on.
But she has an exciting crew that's coming in and sort of looking at everything new and what is the purpose of these things? How can we best use these things? Do these things still have value? So a really exciting time as an advisor to see the students taking the ownership and looking at these and where does everything need to go?
Outstanding. We'll be looking forward to that as well. So look forward to that. We'll get that link out to you from our channel when they have it updated as well. And on behalf of the show, don't forget, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.